I've been calling and calling you. Edgar did not get to school today. Edgar did not get to school today.
What?
Yeah, I've called everywhere. I've called everyone. I've looked everywhere.
Edgar?
He's not here. The cops are here. They've been waiting to talk to you.
All right, Eric is the upcoming miniseries that tells the story of a child who has gone missing in New York City. It takes place in the 1980s.
And one of the supporting cast members who gets to go back in time is a multi-talented New Jersey and New York native. So please welcome Alexis Molnar. So thanks for coming in.
Thank you guys so much for having me.
Welcome back home.
Thank you. It's nice to be home.
Right,
finally.
I'm sure.
Yes.
So you take place. This whole thing takes place in New York City back in the 80s. So tell us a little bit about what was going on during that time that inspired this film.
Absolutely. So as you can imagine, New York City has always had this beautiful grit to it that makes it so special here. And there was a lot more of it back in the 80s for sure. There was epidemics with crack cocaine, there was homelessness, there was redlining and racism and just politics galore that just influenced the culture of the city. So I think the team did a really good job of recreating that and setting us in that time period to get in that mind frame.
Yeah, I mean, my family grew up in New York in the 80s. It was an interesting time here, especially in Hell's Kitchen in the Broadway area, right? Very seedy in Times Square.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the disappearance of this child based on the show, because it's kind of on a true story, right?
It's semi-based on a true story, but not entirely based. The story itself is very original. It's its own plot, separated from the story that you might be thinking of, but definitely has some influences that people can relate to and think back to of that time.
So what is that story?
So back in the 80s, I believe, this boy named Eton Pates went missing on his way home from school, and then unfortunately we found out many years later what happened to him. In this story, in Eric, Vincent, played by Benedict Cumberbatch, his son goes missing on the way to school, and everyone you sort of meet is sort of involved in his son's disappearance.
And who do you play in the show?
I play a character named Rhea, who is a homeless subway mole person who deals with the addiction to crack cocaine.
Okay. And how does that kind of tie into the plot of the missing child?
Absolutely. I will say, without giving anything away, Rhea is very scheming and just based out of her need of survival and addiction is not afraid to do probably the worst things to get what she wants.
Okay, yeah. Gosh, when you mentioned Eton Pates, that is something that gripped the city, so I'm sure people are going to be laser focused on this show because it's so relatable to the time of what people, that people were glued to their televisions when he went missing. And then just in the past 10 years, there was this whole resurgence because they thought they found something on the Lower East Side that was related to the case. So it's very interesting that this is all timing out.
Very topical.
Now you mentioned Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yes.
And we heard that it was quite a thrill for you to be able to work with him.
Yeah, he's a cool guy. Just good old Ben, you know? Just cool old Ben. No, he was a lovely person. I think just the mythos from his name alone, I was a bit like, oh, his name, my name, adjacent to each other? How does that work out? But he's a really lovely, normal human being. I was really inspired by how down-to-earth he was and how comfortable he made me, because this is a very massive project. And he's also on the producing team as well. So I really wanted to honor why I was chosen to do this job, and right off the bat he made me feel very comfortable, very supported, very safe, and it was just a lovely time.
Yeah, speaking of New York, you know, let's talk about you, what you do in New York as well as a cabaret performer. Don't Tell Mama, great place on 46th Street, right? You have Joe's Pub, 54 Below, Green Room 42. So out of those, which one's your favorite?
Oh goodness, don't make me pick.
I know.
I definitely say I have a very soft spot in my heart for Joe's Pub, just because I used to lie about my age to get into shows there back in the day. And now that I'm of an age to legally perform there and go and enjoy it, it's just very special.
Oh, how often do you perform then?
It's been a minute, but the last cabaret I did was about 2 years ago, and it's usually a review I do of Fiona Apple's music, a catalog. I hesitate to call it a cabaret because it's more of a rock concert. I do some fire eating, I do some stunts. It's a fun show, but I have been conceptualizing some new pieces for this year.
I did see on your Instagram.
Yes.
You putting a match in your mouth. I was like, wait, what?
Okay.
Oh yes, there's a lot of that. Well, I was inspired by Fiona because she does that herself, so I just had to, you know, follow the inspiration.
Okay, what's that training like?
Just Try not to burn your tongue.
Oh
Be
my
bold enough to
gosh.
put a lip match in your mouth,
Yeah.
which don't do.
Okay. Yeah, don't do it. Don't try this
do
at
it.
home, folks.
Will you be performing anytime soon?
Hopefully, fingers crossed, later this year. I'm hoping by sometime July, August, I'll have another cabaret set out. I'm trying to do something a little more immersive, something different, something a little more in your face.
Okay, I like the sound of that. You're also from New Jersey originally.
Sure
Here we
am.
go.
Where in Jersey?
I'm from Somerset County originally.
Somerset County. Okay, so this, I know what you're going to say to the answer to this question then. Taylor ham or pork roll?
Okay.
She's got to hesitate.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
No, okay, so I never enjoyed them growing up, but I
Yeah.
have to call it a Taylor ham.
Ah, perfect. Because you're
Taylor
just
ham.
above the line.
I'm just above the
Yeah.
line. I'm like a little bit from Snob, New Jersey.
No, it's like, I'm with you. Well, because you go a little south of Somerset County, then it's always pork roll.
It's always pork roll. No, I was a Taylor ham.
Okay,
girl.
good.
That's how I know it.
You don't like it?
No, it's not for me. It's not for my taste. So that doesn't mean I don't respect it, but it's just not for me.
Right.
And then there is a Central Jersey.
There is a Central Jersey. There is a Central Jersey because that's where I'm from.
Right. Right. I'm with you.
Yeah.
And you like the shore?
I love the shore. I'm so spoiled by it. Everyone's like, do you want to go to Jacob Reese? Do you want to go to Rockaways? And I'm like, I want to go to Spring Lake.
Yeah.
I want to go to Tom's River. I want to
Exactly.
treat you to a real boardwalk.
Exactly.
There was a whole
Alexis.
bunch of drama this weekend at the Jersey Shore, too. They got to get it under control. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The Wildwood Police had to issue a state of emergency because the kids were out of control. That's a segment for a
Anytime.
different day.
That's
Anyway.
another day.
Yeah,
Alexis, thanks for
absolutely.
coming on.
No worries. Thank you so much for
Hopefully,
having
next
me.
time you're here, you can perform for us.
Yeah.
Oh,
For you
goodness.
Let us know in
Promote
August,
your
all right?
next show.
Would love to have you guys. Thank you so much.